A mass anti-fascist rally has turned violent in Athens after furious protesters tried to storm the headquarters of the far-right Golden Dawn party. The anger was sparked by the murder of a left-wing rapper last week by a sympathizer of the neo-Nazi party. Well, reports say there has been at least 300 similar fascist attacks since 2011, and the number is rising. Greek police are now requesting permission to check the phone records of two senior Golden Dawn members following months of speculation within Parliament on whether the party should be banned. RT's Lucy Kafanov has been following the tension.
Fury on the streets of Athens. Clashes erupted following a protest against the murder of Pavlos Fyssas. The anti-fascist rapper was stabbed to death last week by an alleged supporter of the far-right Golden Dawn party, allegations the group firmly denies. Killah P, as a young man was known, may not have been the first to die at the hands of Greek neo-Nazi groups, but he was the first non-migrant. Golden Dawn has also been said to be targeting anarchists and communists, renewing political tensions between the extreme left, right, and the Greek government.
They have created a climate of fear, of bigotry, and of racism. They have collaborated with the Nazis many times, and they have blood on their hands. This is why we say down with this government, down with the Golden Dawn.
The group has tried to keep a low profile in the wake of the killing and wouldn't speak to us on camera. This man, however, was keen to talk. Georgios Vathis says he's one of the group's oldest members, and he blames journalists for giving Golden Dawn a bad rep.
It's the only party that helps pensioners, poor people and desperate Greeks who are suffering in the crisis. We're not extremists and we aren't against anyone.
Yet Georgios also wanted to make sure I noticed people in the neighborhood. He claimed this man was an Egyptian immigrant who lived on handouts at the expense of Greeks like himself. As for the Nazi symbolism, the fascist salutes that the group has been known for, all a misunderstanding, he says.
What's wrong with this? There's nothing wrong with this salute. It's just a way of saying hello. I do it myself.
It's a greeting that still terrifies this Greek resident. He believes that Golden Dawn was to blame for his recent assault, but he also points to another factor behind the growing divisions and the violence.
Economic crisis.
I didn't used to be afraid, but Greece has changed. Everyone is suffering financially, and some are looking to blame others. Immigrants are an easy target.
Despite the public shows of anger against it, Golden Dawn is Greece's third largest party, and, at least until now, its fastest growing political force. It gained ground against a backdrop of unrest linked to the economic crisis in a country burdened by debt, soaring unemployment, and deep cuts to social spending.
When your life changes totally like ours has, in the past few years, and when you lose your job and can't provide for your family, you grab whatever helping hand you can get. And Golden Dawn has helped us. They'll fight to the end.
Spiros, a shop owner who's had to shut down one of his stores because of the recession, blames the influx of immigrants for straining scarce resources. And he says Golden Dawn keeps order in his neighborhood when the government fails.
We don't want to use violence, but when Golden Dawn kicks out immigrants who are squatting illegally, or when Golden Dawn enforces peace and order, of course we'll support them, as the government does nothing.
The financial crisis has done more than simply cripple Greece's economy. It's changing society, too. When asked to describe how, locals say that the writing is on the wall. And in this neighborhood, it literally is. In the red, it says, "Out with foreigners," signed Golden Dawn. In the black, "Out with fascists," with the anarchist logo. It's evidence of a growing ideological divide. And with the Greek economy still in trouble, that divide is unlikely to heal anytime soon. Lucy Kafanov, RT, Athens.
Well, it's not going to be easy for the government to crack down on the neo-Nazis, as we've been hearing from the author of The Greek Crisis in the media.
The Golden Dawn is very well organized, and it is also trying to persuade young people to join their cause, and this is very dangerous for the Greek society. The situation right now in Greece is dangerous. There is much tension in the streets of Athens and other cities of Greece. There are people who are demonstrating against fascism, and there is the government itself who is trying to mitigate the impact of the Golden Dawn. According to the Greek constitution, it's very difficult to get this party out of the law. So mainly the objective of the government is to show to the Greek public opinion that some members of the Golden Dawn have already used criminal activities in order to show them that it's not the best solution for them to support this party.